Good evening, everyone. Success. It's a word that lights a fire in our hearts and fills our minds with dreams. But here's the truth, a truth as old as time itself. The easiest way to success is the hard way. Now, that might sound like a contradiction, but it's the most honest path you'll ever walk. Too often, we see success as a destination, a luxurious mansion on a hill, but the road leading to it isn't paved with shortcuts. It's carved out by persistence, discipline, and relentless effort. You see, the hard way is the only way. It's about waking up early when the world sleeps, staying focused when distractions call, and pushing forward when the odds are stacked against you. The hard way demands sweat and sacrifice, but it gives something invaluable in return: character. It's in the tough moments when you're tired, frustrated, and feel like giving up that success is truly earned. Those are the moments that define you. The hard way forces you to grow, to develop strength, wisdom, and resilience. Success is not found in comfort, but in challenges. And let me tell you, the rewards are worth it. When you reach your goals, you'll realize that the hard way wasn't just the only way, it was the best way. Because true success is more than wealth or recognition. It's the person you become along the way. So, embrace the grind, welcome the struggle, and choose the hard way. Because the easiest way to success is the hard way. Every single time. You must give up temporary comforts to achieve long-term rewards. Motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going when motivation fades. Hard work consistently applied beats raw talent left unused. Every failure is a lesson that brings you closer to success. Success is not just about achieving goals, but becoming a better person. Growth happens when you push beyond your comfort zone. Oh, the hard way builds strength, resilience, and character. Qualities shortcuts can't provide. Consistently doing small, challenging tasks leads to big successes. The more effort you put in, the harder it becomes to fail. The hard way teaches you to appreciate the process, not just the prize, not just the prize. Success requires sacrifice. That's the simple truth. You can't have it all without giving something up. It's like planting a seed. You give up the seed to gain the harvest. You invest your time, your energy, your resources today so that tomorrow you can reap the rewards. It means saying no when everyone else is saying yes. It means working late while others are relaxing. It means putting in the effort when nobody's watching and staying disciplined when the excitement fades. You see, success doesn't come to those who sit around waiting for it. It comes to those who are willing to put something on the line, who are willing to exchange their comfort today for growth tomorrow. Think about the people you admire, the ones who've achieved remarkable things. They didn't get there by luck. They made choices. Tough choices. They sacrificed their free time to master their craft. They sacrificed leisure to learn, comfort to grow, and convenience to build something that lasts. They paid the price up front because they knew that the rewards would be worth it. And here's the thing, sacrifice doesn't mean loss. It means investment. When you put in the hard work, when you dedicate your time to your goals, you're investing in a future that's brighter and stronger. It's not about giving up what you want. It's about giving up what's easy and convenient to gain something greater. People who succeed understand this fundamental truth. The path to greatness demands effort, and effort means sacrifice. But once you experience the fulfillment of reaching your goals, you'll know it was worth every minute, every ounce of energy, and every bit of determination. You'll look back and realize that what you gave up was nothing compared to what you gained. So, make the decision. Choose to sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term achievement. Let go of the distractions and focus on what truly matters, because when the rewards come, and they will, you'll know that every sacrifice you made was an essential part of your journey to success. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's the difference maker, the secret ingredient. Too often, people rely on motivation to get things done. They wait for that burst of inspiration, that surge of energy that makes everything feel possible. But here's the truth. Motivation is unreliable. It's fleeting. It shows up when it wants to, and when it's gone, so is your drive. That's why discipline matters. Discipline doesn't depend on how you feel. It depends on what you've committed to. It's about doing what needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. It's waking up early when the alarm rings, not when you feel rested. It's sticking to your plan when distractions are calling. It's choosing the hard path because you know it leads to growth. The disciplined person understands that feelings are fickle. Some days you won't feel like working out, studying, or putting in those extra hours. But discipline says to do it anyway. It says, I made a commitment to myself and I'll honor it. That's power. Power over yourself, your actions, and ultimately your destiny. Motivation can start a journey, but only discipline keeps you moving. The motivated man works hard when he feels inspired. The disciplined man works hard regardless. And when challenges arise, they always do, it's not motivation that carries you through. It's discipline. It's the habit of consistency, of showing up day after day, even when the spark fades. Success doesn't come to those who wait for the perfect moment. It comes to those who create it, and discipline creates that moment every single day. It keeps you on track, focused, and moving forward when motivation would have you turn back. So, choose discipline. Make it a habit. Let it become second nature. Because when the excitement fades, when the obstacles appear, and when the going gets tough, it won't be motivation that sees you through. It will be the quiet and yielding strength of discipline. And that's what leads to true success. Consistent effort beats talent every single time. We've all seen it. People with natural gifts, born with abilities that seem to come effortlessly. They shine bright, impress others, and make it look easy. But here's the catch. Talent alone is never enough. It may get you in the door, but it won't keep you there. And the real measure of success isn't talent, it's effort. You see, talent is like potential, something you're given. But effort is what you choose to give. It's showing up every day, putting in the work, and staying committed long after the excitement fades. Consistency turns effort into excellence. And excellence, that's what gets noticed, rewarded, and remembered. The truth is, the world is full of talented people who never make it, people who rely too much on their gifts and too little on their grit. But the person who commits to steady, focused effort day after day, outlast them all. It's not about doing extraordinary things. It's about doing ordinary things extraordinarily well over and over again. Think of it this way. A small stream can carve a canyon through rock, not because it's powerful, but because it's persistent. Consistent effort is like that. It wears down obstacles, shapes your path, and transforms potential into mastery. Over time, even the smallest actions compound into incredible results. And that's where effort shines. It's not glamorous. It's waking up early, staying late, practicing when others are playing, and learning when others are lounging. It's repeating the basics until they become instinct. It's embracing the grind, knowing that each drop of effort moves you closer to your goal. When talent and effort meet, that's greatness. But even when talent is missing, effort alone can achieve wonders, because hard work is a skill anyone can master if they choose to. And those who choose consistent effort over fleeting talent build something unshakable. So don't be distracted by talent. Focus on effort. Be consistent. Keep showing up. Keep pushing forward, and let the power of persistence prove what's possible. In the end, consistent effort beats talent every time. Failures are stepping stones, strange as it may sound. Most people fear failure. They see it as something to be avoided, something to be ashamed of. That's all I'm ashamed of. But the truth is, failure is not the opposite of success. It's a vital part of it. It's the testing ground where true character is built, where lessons are learned, and where greatness is forged. You see, every failure carries a message. It's a teacher in disguise, showing you what doesn't work so you can find out what does. It's life's way of saying, not this way, try again. And with each setback, you gain something far more valuable than instant success. Resilience and the strength to keep going. Imagine a child learning to walk. They stumble, fall, and get back up over and over. They don't see falling as failure. They see it as part of the process. They don't quit after a few tries. They keep going until they master it. That's the mindset we need to adopt. Seeing failure not as defeat, but as progress. The greatest achievers in history have failed more times than others have even tried. They understood that each failure brings you closer to success. It's about taking the hit, learning the lesson, and stepping forward with more knowledge, more experience, and more determination. The only true failure is giving up. As long as you keep trying, failure is never final. It's easy to feel discouraged when things don't go your way. But that's exactly when you need to dig deep, stay focused, and remember that failure is not a dead end. It's a detour. It's a nudge to change your approach, refine your strategy, and come back stronger. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Embrace failure. Don't run from it. Treat it as a mentor, not a monster, because the road to success is paved with missteps, mistakes, and moments of doubt. But each stumble moves you forward. Each challenge strengthens you, and each failure brings you closer to your goal. Success is not about avoiding failure. It's about using failure, learning, adapting, and pressing on. So when you fall, get back up. When you fail, try again. Let failure be your guide, and you'll find that each step back is really a step forward. That's how you turn failures into stepping stones on the path to success. Character over comfort. That's the decision we all face. The easy road calls out to us, tempting us with convenience, ease, and the promise of a smooth ride. It's comfortable. It feels good. But comfort never leads to greatness. It never tests you, never pushes you, never demands more than what you're willing to give.
Yeah.
And because of that, it never helps you grow. True success requires something deeper, character. Character is built in the moments when comfort is nowhere to be found. It's forged in the fire of discipline, shaped by the challenges we face and defined by the choices we make when things get tough. It's easy to have good intentions, but it's character that carries you through when intentions aren't enough. Comfort seeks the path of least resistance. Avoid challenges, skip the hard work, and play it safe. But character takes the road less traveled. It faces difficulties head on, embraces discomfort, and does what's right, not what's easy. It's about integrity, doing the right thing even when no one's watching. It's about perseverance. Pushing through and giving up would be far easier. It's about responsibility, owning your actions, choices, and results. Life has a way of testing it. Challenges will come, setbacks will happen, and sometimes the comfort zone will seem like the perfect escape. But the comfort zone is a trap. It keeps you small, weak, and unfulfilled. Growth happens when you step out of it, when you face your fears, and when you push yourself beyond your limits. That's where character is built. One decision, one action, one sacrifice at a time. Choosing character over comfort means staying true to your values, even when it costs you. It means putting in the extra effort, even when you're tired. It means holding yourself to a higher standard and refusing to settle for less than your best. It's about making tough decisions, decisions that align with your principles, not your convenience. And here's the truth. Comfort may feel good today, but character will serve you for a lifetime. It will carry you through storms, help you overcome obstacles, and earn you respect. It's what makes you trustworthy, dependable, and unshakable. People with character leave a legacy. People who chase comfort leave regrets. So choose character over comfort. Done to every time. Do what's hard now so life can be easier later. Build the strength, resilience, and integrity that only come from facing discomfort head on. In the end, it's not the easy path that leads to fulfillment. It's the one that shapes who you are, and that's the true measure of success. Character over comfort. It's a simple choice, but it's not always easy. Comfort is tempting. It whispers promises of ease, relaxation, and the path of least resistance. It feels good to stay where things are familiar and safe, where the demands are low and the challenges are few. But here's the truth. Comfort never made anyone great. Comfort keeps you exactly where you are. It lulls you into a false sense of security, convincing you that you're fine just the way you are. But growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens in the struggle, in the challenge, in the moments when you push yourself beyond what you thought possible. It's when you stretch, strive, and dig deep that you discover what you're truly made of. Character, on the other hand, is built in the hard places. It's forged in the moments of discipline, when you choose to do what's right instead of what's easy. It's saying yes to responsibility and no to excuses. It's about keeping your word, even when it costs you. It's showing up consistently, even when the motivation fades and the road gets tough. You see, life is a series of choices, and every choice shapes your character. When you choose comfort, you choose to stay the same. But when you choose character, you choose growth, strength, and integrity. Character means holding yourself to a higher standard, doing what's right, not just what's convenient. It means standing firm in your values, even when the pressure mounts and the temptation to compromise is strong. Choosing character over comfort is a daily decision. It's choosing the harder path because you know it leads to a better you. It's making sacrifices today for rewards tomorrow. It's about discipline, keeping promises to yourself and others. It's about resilience, standing back up every time life knocks you down. It's about courage, facing fears and challenges head on, knowing that true strength is built in adversity. Comfort might bring temporary satisfaction, but it never brings fulfillment. It's a trap that keeps you small, keeps you settling, and keeps you from reaching your potential. But character, That's something no one can take from you. It's the foundation on which success is built. It's what people remember you for. How you acted in tough times, how you treated others, and how true you were to yourself. So make the hard choices. Do the difficult work. Embrace the uncomfortable moments, knowing that each one shapes you into a stronger, wiser, better version of yourself. In the end, it's not the comfort you sought that defines you. It's the character you built. Choose character over comfort every single day. Because true success isn't found in what you have or where you end up. It's found in who you become. Embrace challenges because they are the very things that shape you, strengthen you, and prepare you for the life you truly want. It's easy to wish for a smooth journey, a life free of obstacles and setbacks. But a life without challenges is a life without growth. It's the struggles, the trials, and the uphill battles that mold us into who we're meant to be. You see, challenges aren't barriers. They're opportunities. They're life's way of testing your resolve, sharpening your skills, and revealing your true potential. Anyone can drift along when the waters are calm, but it's when the storms roll in that your character is put to the test. It's in those moments when the odds are against you, when the path is uncertain, and when you feel stretched to your limits, that real growth happens. Most people run from challenges. They look for the easy way out, the shortcut, the path of least resistance. But those who achieve greatness understand something crucial. The obstacle is the way. Challenges are not meant to stop you. They're meant to strengthen you. They teach you perseverance, patience, and the power of commitment. They push you to find solutions, think creatively, and adapt. And with each challenge you overcome, you grow in confidence and capability. Life doesn't get easier. You get stronger. The more challenges you face, the more resilient you become. It's like lifting weights. The resistance is what builds the muscle. In the same way, every challenge you encounter is an opportunity to grow, to improve, and to become the person you need to be to reach your goals. Don't wish for fewer challenges. Wish for more skills. Don't wish for an easier path. Wish for greater strength. When challenges arise, face them head on. Accept them as part of the process, a necessary step toward your success. Each challenge you conquer becomes a stepping stone, taking you closer to your goals and dreams. And here's the secret: when you look back, it won't be the easy moments that define you. It'll be the times you pushed through the pain, rose above the setbacks, and conquered what seemed impossible. Those moments of struggle, the ones that tested your resolve, are the very moments that will bring you the greatest pride. So, embrace challenges. Don't shy away from the hard work, the discomfort, or the uncertainty. Lean into it. Let it shape you. Let it teach you. Because in the end, it's not the challenges that determine your success. It's how you respond to them. And those who embrace challenges with courage and determination find that they don't just survive, they thrive. There are no shortcuts to greatness, no easy paths, no magic formulas, and no instant success. The journey to greatness demands effort, sacrifice, and an unwavering commitment to the process. It requires doing the hard work consistently, even when no one is watching, and when results are slow to show. Those who achieve greatness understand that real success is built, not stumbled upon. In today's world, it's tempting to look for shortcuts. The promise of quick results, easy gains, and overnight success sounds appealing. But the truth is, anything worth having takes time. Lasting success isn't about sudden breakthroughs. It's about consistent progress. It's about laying brick after brick, day after day, until you've built something strong enough to stand the test of time. Shortcuts may offer a moment of comfort, but they rob you of growth. They skip the lessons, skip the character-building moments, and skip the discipline that greatness demands. The process matters. It's in the struggle, the setbacks, and the small, repeated efforts that real strength is forged. You don't just reach greatness, you become it by who you grow into along the way. Every champion, every master, every high achiever has one thing in common. They put in the work. They did what others weren't willing to do. They showed up early, stayed late, practiced when others rested, pushed forward when quitting seemed easier. They understood that while shortcuts may promise results, true greatness requires consistency, patience, and perseverance. It's easy to admire the finished product. Successful businesses, world-class athletes, industry leaders. But it's easy to overlook the years of dedication, the sleepless nights, and the sacrifices made along the way. Those who reach the top know that greatness demands a price. It asks for your time, energy, focus, and commitment. It asks you to delay gratification, endure failures, and rise above doubt. The hard way is the only way. There's no avoiding the work. But here's the beauty. When you commit to the process, when you embrace the grind, you don't just achieve greatness. You earn it. You become worthy of it. And that feeling, knowing you've paid the price and earned every bit of your success, with something no shortcut can ever deliver. So don't waste time looking for easy ways out. Roll up your sleeves, put in the effort, and trust the process. Greatness isn't given. It's achieved day by day, decision by decision. Stay on the path, stay disciplined, and keep moving forward. Because in the end, the hard road is the only road worth traveling. And when you arrive, you'll know that every step was worth it. Small daily wins compound. That's the secret to lasting success. It's not the grand gestures or the big leaps that make the difference. It's the small, consistent actions taken every single day. Success isn't built overnight, and greatness doesn't happen in a flash. It's the little things done right, time and time again, that add up to something remarkable. You see, most people underestimate the power of small wins. They're looking for that one big break, that one massive victory that changes everything. But life doesn't work that way. Real success is cumulative. It's built through steady, purposeful effort, like planting seeds and nurturing them day after day. At first, the progress may seem small, almost invisible. But over time, those little wins start to add up. Think of it like saving money. You put away a small amount consistently, and at first, it doesn't look like much. But with persistence, discipline, and time, that small amount grows into something substantial. The same principle applies to your goals, your habits, and your growth. Every small step forward compounds, creating momentum that becomes unstoppable. That's why consistency is more important than intensity. It's better to take small, manageable steps consistently than to push hard for a week and burn out. Whether it's exercising for just 20 minutes a day, reading a few pages of a good book, or dedicating a little time to improving a skill, those daily efforts build habits, and habits shape your future. Small wins boost your confidence, too. Each little victory builds belief in your ability to achieve more. It's like stacking bricks. One brick may not seem like much, but keep stacking them, and you'll build a wall, keep building the wall, and eventually you'll have a fortress. The key is to keep going, even when progress seems slow. And here's the beauty of small daily wins. They're achievable. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment or a surge of motivation. You just have to commit to showing up and doing the work, day after day, one step at a time. It's not flashy, it's not glamorous, but it's powerful. Because while most people are waiting for that big break, you're quietly moving forward, gaining ground, building strength, and creating lasting change. Success doesn't come from a single grand achievement. It comes from stacking small victories, one on top of the other, until they form the foundation of your dreams. So don't underestimate the little wins. Celebrate them, build on them, stay consistent, because small daily wins compound. And that's how greatness is achieved. Hard work makes success inevitable. It's the great equalizer, the one thing that levels the playing field and turns dreams into reality. You see, talent can give you a head start, luck can give you an opening, and good timing can create an opportunity. But in the end, nothing outperforms the relentless grind of hard work. It's the one guarantee, the closest thing to a promise of success. Success isn't about wishing or hoping. It's about putting in the hours, day after day, even when it's tough, even when it's inconvenient. It's about doing what needs to be done, especially when you don't feel like it. It's waking up early, staying late, and going the extra mile. It's sacrificing comfort today for the rewards of tomorrow. That's the price of greatness, and those who are willing to pay it reap the rewards. Hard work weeds out the dreamers from the doers. Everyone has ideas, goals, and ambitions, but it's the ones who put in the work, consistently, persistently, who rise above. They don't just talk about success. They back it up with action, because action, not intention, gets results. Hard work builds discipline, and discipline builds habits. Habits are what carry you forward when motivation fades. The truth is, motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. But discipline is solid, dependable. It's what keeps you on track even when the journey is long and the road is rough. When you put in the work every single day, you develop a habit of excellence. And habits shape your destiny. Here's the beauty of hard work. It compounds. Each effort builds on the last, momentum grows, and over time, the impossible becomes achievable. You get stronger, wiser, and better prepared. The challenges that once seemed insurmountable become stepping stones. And suddenly, success isn't just possible, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. But here's the catch. Hard work doesn't promise instant results. It takes time. There will be days when it feels like you're running in place, days when progress seems slow. But remember, success is the result of steady, consistent effort. Like a seed planted in the soil, growth happens beneath the surface long before it becomes visible. You can't rush it, but you can trust it. The truth is, hard work rarely goes unrewarded. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but eventually the results will show. The effort you put in, the sacrifices you make, and the discipline you build all pay off. It's a simple equation. Consistent effort over time equals success. So put in the work, make it a daily practice. Stay committed when it's hard, stay focused when it's distracting, and stay disciplined when it's tempting to slack off. Because hard work makes success inevitable, not by chance, but by choice. You don't stumble into greatness. You earn it. And when you do, the journey itself becomes the reward.